Big B on the track. Oh, boy.
Captain Saber Bro is here to save the day.
Playerism is the antidote to feminism.
Her to pay for this shit.
No, but I can tell you, women ain't gonna try you if they feel like they can't try you. If they tried you, they felt like it was something else got going on. Worry about you. Worry about you, how you treat me. So make sure you hit that like button.
Yo, how y'all doing? How you doing tonight? How you fellas doing tonight? And ladies too, what's going on? Who we got in the building? Who we got in the building? Talk to me. Talk to me. I am your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre, and we are back with another one. Y'all already know playerism is the antidote to what? Feminism. What's going on? Can we get a one in the chat? Pink tips in the chat. Casemiro, Oso, Jay, Tyler, what's up? Dennis, Guillermo, I can't never pronounce your name. Ritu, what's going on? Phoenix, Brendan, Leak, what's up, baby? Lord Dobie, my dude. Let's get it. Put your questions in the chat. If you got questions for me, put them in the chat. Let's get this thing started. I'm not going to be here all night. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You dig? I'm here for a good time and not a long time. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I'm the realest in it. Y'all already know. Got Trapper of the Year 4 times in a row. Got Player of the Year 4 times in a row. Guillermo, okay. Guillermo, got you. Jeremy, what's up, big dog? Samir, Matthew, what's up? What is up? So if you guys got any questions, if you guys have any questions, go on and put them in the chat. Tonight's episode is brought to you by the Players Club. The Players Club, my premier exclusive men's community, the Players Club, the ultimate tribe. All men need a tribe. This is the tribe that you need to join. We're leveling you up with women. We're leveling you up in life. We're leveling you up in finances, the whole nine. Come get some. The Players Club.vip. In the Players Club, you're going to get exclusive how-to videos from me, video requests. You're going to meet with me twice a month. Twice a month, we meet via Zoom, break down the game, chop up game, ask questions, the whole nine. And you can like mine and network with like-minded players such as yourself, like-minded men who are about prospering and growing. You understand what I'm saying? Jump on there tonight. The link is in the chat. It's pinned in the chat, and the mods are posting the link. Jump on there tonight, because tomorrow we're having a meeting. So we have our meetings on Wednesday. So tomorrow, you can meet with me tomorrow. And you get direct access to me. As you already know, some of you guys already know, you've been trying to DM me. I don't answer DMs no more. Sorry. I got to attend to the tribe. I got to attend to the Players Club, the realest tribe on earth. That's right. I said earth. You understand? Also, you get discounts. You get discounts on courses. You get discounts on all courses, and you get a 50% discount on one-on-one coaching with me. So if you want a one-on-one session, you get 50% discount. So you can't beat that $25 investment per month. That's a Netflix subscription. But it ain't Netflix. It's all game. Life game, game with women, finances, the whole nine. And we're going to be doing it way big. I'm about to start hosting events and everything, having experts in other fields come once or twice a month to chop up game with y'all. So it's going to be big. It is gonna be big. Would you make videos talking about your experience in prison? It really wasn't an experience. I mean, not that it wasn't an experience, but it ain't nothing to talk about. The same thing you hear about everybody else going through. I went through the same shit. The worst for me when I was there, the worst thing for me was the police or the guards. In jail, you call them the police. That was the worst. The violence and all that, you see that on the streets. That ain't really nothing. Violence and fighting and seeing blood and, you know, niggas getting that knife and all that. You see that on the street. So that ain't really nothing new. It was the how one person, you in a dorm with 80 people. You literally, you in a dorm with 80 people. You in one dorm is 80 people, right? People could be coming. One officer will walk in there and say, "All y'all shut the fuck up and sit down," and everybody will shut the fuck up and sit down. That stuff like that blows my mind. You know, the way the guards treat you. They treat you real nasty. That's the hard part. That was the hard part for me. But you gotta think, I was young, man, when I went. I was young. I wish my boy don't be watching me. I'm finna tell my boy to let me see if my boy can come on the live so he can vouch. Because I'm about to tell y'all a little something, but y'all probably gonna think it's cap. So I'm finna call him to come. See if he can where my boy at? Where my boy? Y'all bear with me 1 second. Y'all bear with me 1 second. But while we at it though, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. There's enough of y'all in here. I want to see them likes. Likes is free. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button right now while I'm doing this. Let me see if my boy. But anyway, nice earrings. Appreciate you, bro. I've been had these earrings. I've had these earrings for a while. But anyway, so let me turn this up a little bit. That's down too much. Yeah, so when I was enjoying, you got to understand, I was young. I was very young-minded, and I was very immature. So I didn't have kids, so I didn't really have anything to miss. I didn't really have anything to miss like that. You understand? I made the best of my time, really. I made the best of my time. I hung out. I had fun, really. I know that sounds crazy, but for what it was, I had fun in there. And I was networking, and I was chopping up game with a lot of people. I was talking to a lot of different people, picking people's brains, listening to their stories. I don't know. I just made the best of my time, and I read a lot. But me and my homie, right? Me and my homie, I met a guy, we clicked. We was like, that was my right hand. That was my dude. He was older than me, a few years older than me. And he had been down for 7 to 8 years already at that time, maybe 7 to 8 years. He had already been down like 7 to 8 years. But me and him, we start, you know, it was a big group. We was arguing one day. It was a big group of people arguing over some rap shit. And me and him was the only two people that agreed out of the whole group of like 10 niggas. And so ever since that day, me and him just clicked. But, you know, he kind of showed me the ropes and all that shit. And, you know, showed me how to get money in that motherfucker. Me and my boy had a smooth operation. And we talking about, see, now everybody got cell phones. Everybody got, you know, all this shit. But I'm talking about back then in 2006, 2007. We had cell phones, the MP3 players, the whole nine, and we had the kitchen on smash. Meaning, he had so much rank in the joint. He wasn't the head dude though. My man's wasn't the head guy. He wasn't the top dude. It was another dude from that area. He was the top dude, but he was cool with me too. But my dude had a little rank. So he showed me the little in and outs. So he was in control of the kitchen. So when I got there, when you first go to prison, you got to go through classification and all that shit. You go through classification and you stay at a classification prison for like a month or two, where they seeing, they seeing, where to put you, basically. Where to put you, what job they're gonna give you, because in prison you're gonna work. You work in prison for free, by the way. In Florida prison, at least, you work for free. So seeing what job they're gonna give you, your medications, what type of mental health problems you got, all this, they classifying you. So you stay to a classification prison for like a month and a half. So I had already got the game. My custody level was high. I couldn't go outside the gate to work because I already knew that my custody level was going to be high, because one of the convictions I had was a violent felony. I had one of my charges is a violent charge. So I already knew I wasn't going to go outside the gate to work on the side of the road and work at here. I wasn't going to be able to do that. So I knew that they was going to put me on inside grounds, meaning that's where they put most people on, inside grounds, meaning you doing the lawn care, basically. You doing the slave work and shit. I was like, nah. I told them I had allergies real bad. Which I do. I have some real bad allergies with allergy season. So I told them all that, and I told them I'm a drug addict, right? So they put me in the kitchen. When I got to my main prison camp, I went to the kitchen. They put me in the kitchen. And so my dude ran the kitchen. And so me and him hooked up, and we had a hell of a motherfucking hustle. We would steal the food from, what was the company? It was a company. George Bush's wife owned this company. And a lot of these politicians, y'all don't be knowing, a lot of these politicians have companies that serve prisons, just making millions from prison, bro. George Bush's wife had a company called Airmark. And this company sold the food to the prisons. The prisons don't have their own food. And the company will have staff that work for Airmark working in the kitchen with the inmates and shit. And then there's a guard that's watching everything. So you'll have like 3-4 people that work for Airmark in the kitchen, making sure shit's straight. And then a head dude that worked for Airmark, like the kitchen manager, and then a guard or two, and then the rest is inmates. And the people who work for Airmark be women. A lot of them be big women, but they be women. And so my man already, he showed me the little shit. So what we would do was we would steal the food. He got me off the dishes because they initially put me on the dishes. And so my man like, nah, get him off the dishes and give him a closet. So I had the produce closet. I ran the produce closet. I ran the produce closet, and I ran the dry storage closet with the sugar and all that shit. And sugar is like gold in the joint. Sugar. So I ran these closets, these rooms, these storage rooms. And you got a dude that got the meat and all that shit. And then you got the head cook and the dish people and the people that clean up and all that. So I had these two spots. So we would steal the food and we would cook and make special recipes and shit. We would make special recipes. Let me see my dude hit me back. I'm gonna get this nigga on here one day so he can vouch for me. Cause it's gonna sound, and it sounds crazy. It's not far-fetched, but I was young. I was like 20 years old when I had all this rank. But if y'all remember, I did a story about my guy when I was in the county jail. I just put the video on my Instagram. I gave a story about the guy in the county jail who schooled me and shit. And he was like my mentor in the county. He showed me like, he the one told me how to behave and how to move and shit and how to, get rank and all that shit. He was basically schooling me from when I was in the county. Gave me a lot of game. That's how I knew how to behave and conduct myself around older dudes from that guy. But anyway, when I got there, we would still like, we would fry chicken. They don't sell fried chicken in what's the name, but we would fry chicken. It was different days. We would cook different shit. Like one of the best days was fried chicken, and we'll fry a whole bunch of chicken, right? We'll fry a whole bunch of chicken in the kitchen when everybody leave out. Because when your work shift over, you got to go back for count. You got to go back to your dorm. But if you got certain jobs, you get to stay and you count in the kitchen. And I had one of those jobs, me and my dude, and it was me, him, and another dude, and all the chicks that was from Airmark or whatever. This is how we was getting the phones and the CD players and shit, and the MP3 players and deodorant. We had deodorant, all type of shit, porn magazines. But they would we would go back. We would cook the chicken. We would cook all the chicken and shit. cook the chicken, and we would strap it. We would strap it to our bodies. Strap it to our bodies. You have to strap it because you can get in trouble for that. That's stealing. Number one, that's stealing from the company, and your ass gonna get another charge, and they're gonna put you in the hole for stealing. Basically, it's for having contraband. So we violating already, but we have to strap it. We strap it all on ourselves with saran wrap, all on your chest, all up and down your thighs. And the guard who worked in the kitchen was a chick. I can't say her name. It was a chick. It was a lady guard, and she was cool with my dude already. And so we was already good. When you leave the kitchen, you pat you down. She skip right up. We take that shit to the dorm. Hurry up, get straight to the dorm. Don't politic, don't talk no shit. Get straight to the dorm, bust that shit down. We already have our orders. We'll sell it. We'll clear every day. We come out $50 to $100, and we'll bust that shit down. $50 and $100 go a long way in a joint. I could send you $100 right now in prison, and that shit'll last you 2 months. $100. You see what I'm saying? That should go a long way in a joint. We was doing that every single day. You see what I'm saying? We'll make we'll make fried chicken. We'll make Chinese food. We'll make fish sandwiches. All that shit, and wrap them shits up. And because a lot of people don't like to eat dorm food. You see what I'm saying? And I mean, the food that they serve you. A lot of people don't like to eat the food that they serve you, so they'll eat. And then the commissary food is fucking healthy as fuck. I mean, unhealthy as fuck. The commissary food, unhealthy as fuck. And then you want to eat like you eat on the outside: fried chicken, Chinese food, fried rice with the noodles, or the lo mein noodles, all that shit. We was hooking it up. And then I had my little shit too, because I was taking bricks of sugar. I would take the bricks of sugar. Sugar is valuable in the coffee in the joint, because coffee is valuable in the joint. A lot of people drink coffee because most people don't have access to drugs like that. If you got money, you got access to drugs, but a lot of people are addicted to coffee in the joint. I think they I don't know. I heard they don't have coffee no more, but you know, you used to smoke and smoke cigarettes and drink coffee in prison back in the days. And so yeah, I would get the bricks of sugar and just sell. I would put them in I would put the sugar in a 5-finger glove. You know, the plastic gloves, the clear plastic gloves. Put the sugar in there and break the fingers off, and just have bundles of sugar from bricks of sugar that was still out of the thing. But yeah, we had that shit on lock. We ended up getting caught. Me and my dude ended up getting caught. People be hating and snitching. People be hating and snitching. We end up getting caught. One of the girls got caught coming in to give us this. I forgot what she had. Bro. But one of the girls ended up getting caught bringing us some shit. Somebody snitched on her. I don't know who was in our business, but since somebody snitched on her, she ended up getting caught coming in. They did a little investigation, but when they did it, we ain't had nothing. Like, it's food. People eat food, so you don't really be like, you don't have food. You don't have that type of contraband. So by the time they came and checked us and did all that old bullshit, that shit was already gone. We just had a locker full of commissary and shit from the shit that we were busting down. But I used to get my shit in cigarettes, because my homie didn't smoke cigarettes. I smoked cigarettes. So and we would smoke. I didn't smoke Newports, and you know, Newports is what niggas smoke on the streets. In the joint, we used to smoke the tops that you got to roll up yourself. That's what we used to smoke, because they were cheaper. A pack of Newports in the joint back then was like $5. A pack of top was $1.50, and that bitch you could roll about 40 cigarettes out of that. So we would smoke tops. Whatever. I used to get paid in coffee, bags of coffee, or bag of tops. You see what I'm saying? Then loan it out to people, get paid back double and shit like that. But yeah, that was my hustle in the joint. Somebody asked about the prison. That's what the only reason I'm talking about this shit. I know y'all want to get on the Pearl shit, but yeah, I am. It was what it was. I missed my freedom. I wanted to be on the streets, but I knew then, I was schooled then that when you in the joint, don't even think about the streets, or your time gonna be hard. So I hung out in that motherfucker, from getting in trouble the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gambled too much. In the county jail, I used to gamble all the time, but I ain't gambled too much in the joint. I just, did my thing, read, chopped up game with people, talked to people, kicked the bobo, chill, you know. I had an okay time to be honest. It was bad times though. It's not like no fun place to be. You know what I'm saying? And again, the guards treat you like dog shit. You talking about racist and slavery. It's like slavery. Like watching a slave movie, like how they treat slaves, that's how they treat men and people in prison. In Florida, at least. In Florida, at least. So was your man hitting the guard? I ain't gonna answer that, bro. I can't even answer that. Only reason I can't, because if you watching this, you know I did time. You can go, if you watching this and you know me, or you know how to find my information, you can go look up where I did time, the time I did time, and you can, all this shit is traceable to people. So I'm not gonna put in, chicks have husbands and all type of shit. So I can't say nothing about that. I don't know what he was doing. But yeah, prison was pretty garbage though. There's not an experience that I would recommend for anybody, man. You know what I mean? It's a horrible place. Very horrible place, bro. But coming from a certain type of lifestyle, it was nothing that I haven't already seen outside of like the gay shit. But you mind your business as far as that go. That ain't really your business. You stay out of that. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The wildest shit I did see though, the wildest shit that I'm gonna tell you the wildest shit. And I done seen niggas get fucked up. But the wildest shit I seen was niggas used to be gunning. That was the wildest shit. And gunning is basically gunning. I don't know what they call it now, but we used to call it gunning. But if you in the chat, press 1 if you know what gunning mean. Gunnin, like gunning. Gunning, but gunning in slang. If you know what gunning mean, press 1 in the chat. If y'all know what gunning mean, press 1 in the chat. Let me see what's up. Y'all don't know what gunning mean? Make sure y'all join the Players Club. So gunning is not only masturbation. Everybody masturbate. I used to masturbate like a mug. I used to read the motherfucking them Eric Jerome Dickey books, them sex novels. That'd be the best. Listen, for the fappers, for the people that fap, you think Pornhub is dope? Get an erotic novel and fap to that. That shit take you to a whole nother world. Trust me. I used to get off to them erotic novels, but gunning is masturbating to a human being. So a female officer or one of the Airmark ladies or one of the administration or a guard or whoever, you would look at them and you would masturbate to them. You would picture whatever you're going to picture in your head and you would stand there and you would masturbate to them. That was the wildest shit I seen. You were walking the shit. You were walking it, and that's one I wasn't about that life. I think that's kind of wild to do that to a person. That's kind of wild to do that to a person, but I ain't never do no shit like that. I wasn't all the way a model inmate. I broke the code as far as not following the rules, got in a bunch of trouble and shit. But one thing I didn't do was I wasn't no gunner. I wasn't trying to, that was too, but you'll walk in the bathroom or the shower. Nigga be like, they be like, get out of here. He getting off. He going off. He tearing that thing up, and the guard, a female guard, would be in there, and he tearing her ass up. Sometimes they watching it. If they watching it and they participate, they call it, oh, she eating it up. Or sometimes they wouldn't know. And some officers was known for eating it up. You know what I'm saying? They'll let you get off to them and lick their lips and all type of shit. You got to think. You probably thinking like, why would a person with full clothes on, a shirt and thick pants and boots, with no makeup on, that's 250 pounds, chick sometimes, why would that be arousing? But you got to think, bro, if you haven't seen a woman or smelled perfume or heard the tone of a woman's voice in 6 months, a year, any little resemblance will arouse you like a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't have access to women like that unless you work in the kitchen, you work in the admin, or you go to the hospital or something like that. But for the average, you don't have, or the guards. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times, it don't be no real fine guards like that. We had a couple that was all right, but you just, I remember one time, man, like my first time smelling. I went to the medical doctor one time, and one of the chicks had on like some lotion or something. That shit smelled so good. That shit turned me on like a motherfucker. I hadn't smelled a female's smell like that in so long, because you're not allowed to wear that shit. Like on the that type of shit is not allowed on the compound like that. Only like the nurses and shit like that. Not even them. But this chick just had the shit on her hands, and that shit smelled so good, bro. Just smelling that. Y'all make sure y'all pass that collection plate. Shout out to my man Gonzalo. Erotic novels can teach game. Appreciate what you do, King Dre. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for the $5 super chat. Guillermo for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate that. But yeah, that was, to me, out of all the shit that I seen, that was the wildest shit to me. And I seen some crazy shit. But again, that's to me because before I went to prison, I seen crazy stuff. So the violence ain't nothing. I seen that already. But that was why I couldn't understand why niggas did that. Niggas stand there. I saw one dude, it was like 5 in the morning. It was like 5 in the morning. I still remember his name. I almost said his name. Dude from Tampa too. Dude get up at 5 in the morning. We get up, everybody sleep. I get up, and I was in an open bay dorm. My dorm was an open bay. I get up, he tan up. I'm talking about hard. He's shaking. Like, I'm like, oh man, bro. Yeah, but that was the wildest thing I seen gunning. Is where basically you masturbate to the female officers. Wild shit. But off of that, man, let's get on to this this PEARLY shit. I'm gonna talk about this PEARLY shit. Everybody here, make sure y'all like the video. Let me see where we at. I ain't talking about shit till we get these likes up. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about it now right now. I ain't talking about shit. Give me a few more likes and we can get started. Shout out to Ritu for the $70 Canadian dollar super chat. Hit the like button. King Dre is giving us story time for sure. Dennis Mana for the €3 super chat, $3 super chat. I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, prison was kind of crazy, and I was like, I ain't coming back to this motherfucker. I am not coming back to this motherfucker. And again, I didn't learn my lesson because I was young when I went. I was very young. When I first got there, I was the youngest person on the compound when I first got there. Because I went to an adult prison. I had 2 different cases that got, consolidated that I went to prison for. One of my co-defendants in one of my cases, he went to a youth prison. So the prison that he went to was from 16 to 22 or something like that. We got youth prisons. They call them JIT camps. In Florida, we got youthful offender prisons. They call them JIT camps. If you ever hear somebody talk about JIT camps, we got JIT camps. When I caught my case, for some reason, they adjudicated me as an adult, but they adjudicated my co-defendant as a JIT, as a youthful offender. So he went to a JIT camp. I went to an adult prison. And I was the youngest person on the compound when I got there. So I was real young when I went to prison. So I didn't really, it was 20 years old, 20 years old, 21 or something like that. So I was like, how can I be better at what I'm doing when I get out? How can I not come back to this motherfucker? I ain't get out on no, I ain't gonna done with crime. I was like, fuck that. How can I turn my shit up a notch? Because if I'm gonna come back to this motherfucker, it ain't gonna be for no bullshit like I just came for this time. I'm gonna come back for real. So, you know, I didn't really learn my lesson, to be honest. But what I did learn, and we finna get to the Pearly shit in a second. What I did learn, though, my lives be supposed to be about something, and y'all be making me go to a whole nother place. What I did learn, though, was to the little things that kept me going to jail. I learned to stop doing that, and I haven't been to jail since. You see what I'm saying? I haven't been to jail since. I learned a lot of stuff that I was doing that I kept going to jail for, like little ways to move that I would just keep going to jail. I learned about that, and I was like, fuck that. And I implemented that stuff, you know, what not to do. Shout out again, Zeus. Shout out to Zeus for the $3 super stick. I appreciate you. I learned that, and I haven't been in prison or jail since. I ain't not even in the county jail. And I was worse when I got out than when I went in. Like, I went way deeper when I got out. You know what I'm saying? So it just taught me how to move smarter and to learn from other people. Because I was in there, dude, 20 years old, 22 years old. You chopping up. You like, I got 40. It's dudes that I talked to then that was 20-something years old that's still in there right now and got 20 more years after. Like, that shook me. That was like, oh shit. So if I'm going to come back, I'm going to have lived my life to the fullest on the streets. Meaning I'm going to ball the fuck out if I'm going to come back to this motherfucker. But I'm not finna be coming back. I haven't even lived my life like that. And I was out here on some bum shit and I still get 40, 50 years. Fuck that. For some dumb shit, nah, I'm finna get out. I'm finna get to it for real. So that used to fuck with me, seeing people like that got a lot of time and shit, or talking to dudes. I was when I went to my reception prison where they classify you at, was telling you they classify you. Man, it was old dudes, man, that been down since like the 1975, 1980 and shit. That shit was crazy to me, bro. I was like, it showed me that this shit is real. Like, these are real people who ain't never getting out of this motherfucker for a mistake or acting irrational. Learned that too, not to act irrational and respect people, respect everything, and respect everybody. Because you will die over respect in that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? And people do stupid shit to you because you don't respect them on the streets and shit. But to see real people that ain't never getting out no more, bro. Over a 10-second, a split decision over some bullshit on the streets, and they never getting out again. Dudes that never even got to like graduate or drive a car or fucking, you know what I'm saying, have children, never seen more than $200 at one time. A whole lot of shit was crazy, bro. But y'all ready for the Pearly shit? Y'all ready for me to get into the Pearly shit? Let me know. Before we get into that, guys, join the Players Club at theplayersclub.vip. Theplayersclub.vip, your exclusive player tribe, the tribe of the players. Hit the link and it's going to tell you everything you get. I don't want to take up too much time. They made me go into the prison shit, but we're going to talk about this Pearly shit. So, this chick, just Pearly thing. Shout out to Guillermo again for the $5 super chat. You are out here giving life lessons. I can salute that. This chick Pearly, she's a social commentator in the, I guess, red pill space, and she speaks on behalf of men. Well, a couple days ago, or however long ago, she had a known white nationalist, or white racist person. Not only is he a nationalist, he a racist. Not like a bigot. There's a difference between a bigot and a racist. I'm bigoted sometimes. I think we all have a little bit of bigotry in us. That's cool. Racism, and see, that's the thing. People tend to confuse people tend to confuse or conflate racism and bigotry. So if you may say something about a black person, say, black people eat watermelon, or I don't like black people, or, black men don't take care of their kids. People say, oh, you're racist. That's not racism. That's not racism. That's bigotry, right? And we all can be a little bigoted. I don't think Trump is racist, but I think he's bigoted. I think Joe Biden is racist based on some of his earlier policies in the 90s. That's racism. You understand what I'm saying? Planned Parenthood in poor communities is racism. Pushing abortion and pushing dysfunction and broken families, pushing that type of shit to separate and divide, that's racism, right? Not, let me clutch my purse because I don't like or black people stink, or Spanish people stink, or whatever stereotype that you go, that's different, right? And so, but what I'm saying is, the guy Nick Fuentes is not only is he a bigot, which is cool, but he's a racist. I can't get with racism. You can be bigoted all you want to. You can not think black smell and think all Mexicans look alike, or think all Chinese people look alike. Cool, funny, he. But if you think that I deserve less, or if you think I don't deserve an opportunity, or you think that you want to subjugate me based on the color of my skin, I can't rock with that. You understand what I'm saying? I can't rock with that. And not only if you think that, but if you put policies in place and you lobby for policies and laws in order to subjugate a people, whether black or whoever, that's racism. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't give a fuck about nobody bigotry. That's why I ain't give a fuck about, I didn't really care. Trump didn't bother me, because I think maybe not women, but most men are bigoted. Most men can be bigoted. But and bigotry don't have anything just to do about race. It can be about, you don't like gay people, or you think fat people need to, work out. That's a bigot. And most of us can be like that. But anyway, this Nick Fuentes guy is that. So she had him on her show. It's her show. She can do whatever the hell she want to do. But, which is a slap in the face to your audience and the people that basically got you to where you need to be, which is the brothers, the black crowd on your show. Is nothing but black people on your show, which is a slap in the face. And then she turned around and she says, "Oh well, I didn't know in hindsight. You may be young, but you know better. You know exactly what you're doing. If you're smart enough to know that you can spew bullshit to emotional men and build an empire doing that, you're smart enough to know what you're doing. The content that you put out is very strategic. You know what I'm saying? I think that she's trying to kind of pivot, and it's backfiring her, because a large of her base is black people, black men, right? I think black men goofy for that. But whether she racist or bigoted, who cares? I don't even care. But one thing I will say, is most of the people, most of the guys in the red pill community, the white guys, are racist, because a lot of that red pill ideology is rooted in racism. When you hear them start to talk about the things outside of women, a lot of it is rooted in like racism, like old school conservative racism, though, and racist ideologies. That's why you never see me. Listen to me. This is why you never see me work with none of them. You see what I'm saying? Now, right wing, left wing is the same bird. Liberals are just as racist as super conservative. The liberals, to me, they just put lube on they just put lube. They use lube when they bend you over. But right wing, left wing, it's the same bird to me. You understand what I'm saying? But and just because you're a racist, that don't mean I don't like you. I just don't fuck with you because you don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with nobody who don't fuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? King Dre don't fuck with nobody who don't fuck with me or people like me. I don't fuck with you. There's no hard feelings. I ain't crying about it. You have the right to believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. You have a right to think what you want to think about black people or Asian people, or you entitled to that. I don't have to fuck with you though. I ain't crying about it. I'm gonna get mine either way. I'm gonna get mine, so I ain't worried about it. But most of this red pill shit is rooted in that. If you listen to a lot of them if you listen to a lot of them or you follow a lot of them outside of talking about the women, which is a lot of that is rooted in misogyny, and that don't make me a simp because I can tell that a lot of this community have contempt or hatred for women. You understand what I'm saying? Now I'm cold on a bitch, and I'm hell on a dirtbag woman, but I don't have hatred in my heart for women on the mic or in my personal life, because I actually have success with women. But a lot of it, if you take away the women and you listen to them talk and you listen to the policies that they go for, listen to what they think about certain current events, the type of words that they use, the type of buzzwords that they use. And I'm not going to go too deep into that because this ain't what this is about. But a lot of it, you take away the woman factor, a lot of that is rooted in white nationalism, white supremacy, racism, even the words that they use. So I knew that coming in here. I'm telling you, this is why you don't see me in the work with none of them. Only one person that I could say that I've worked with who sort of maybe identified or been in that circle was my dude MLD. But anybody else, I don't care to work with because I know where they at. And I'm not going to work with, I'm not going to sell my soul for some viewers or for some money or for some clout or for some attention. I'm not going to sell my soul for that. I will grow slow. I will grow one subscriber a month if I had to. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of you guys are shocked to see this with the Pearly chick. Y'all are shocked to see this with the Pearly chick. I'm not shocked. I don't even care about that. I just think y'all are goofy as fuck. A lot of men are goofy as fuck. And this is not just black men, period. Goofy. First and foremost, man, and again, she have a right to be whatever she want to be. She have a right to be whatever she want to be. I don't gotta fuck with it. You understand what I'm saying? But this chick is a 20-something-year-old woman, and shout out to her success. Kudos to her success. 20-something-year-old woman, basically leading men to irresponsibility and unaccountability, basically leading you to this. This is a 20-something-year-old white woman, a 20-something-year-old white woman leading you to speaking to your feelings like you wish your mother did. Speaking to your feelings like you wish your mother did. Basically coddling you. And if a person is coddling you, they hindering you. And if they hindering you, it's because they exploiting you. So they speak to your feelings. They get inside of your head. Now, it's one thing for a man to be doing that to you, but for you to let a woman, the same women who y'all don't like, the same bitches who y'all don't like, and, you know, hypergamy this, hypergamy that, and the stats say this same women, y'all will let women come in this space, and it ain't just her. Y'all will let women come in this space and just lead y'all, and y'all will blindly follow them. You don't know their background, no, none of that shit. Y'all will blindly follow them. That's crazy to me. That just let me know this shit ain't P at all. None of this shit is P player at all, bro. Ain't no grown man, bro. Y'all need to read the Bible. I ain't not reading not just the Bible. No grown man following no woman nowhere, bro. As a grown man, you ain't supposed to follow no woman no fucking where. You know, you wake up and you listen to a woman for your edification, and a woman is teaching you the game and dating, and you know, I don't want to say teaching, but comforting you. Mainstream is a hive mentality. The red pill is a hive mentality too. No free thinkers. They all saying the same stats. They all saying the same mute talking points that can really be All them talking points. I'm a man, and so I'm for manhood and masculinity, but I can easily debunk all that shit that they be saying. But I'm not, that ain't my place to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not here to fight against masculinity whatsoever. And if a community can teach men to stand up for themselves and not be taken advantage of, I'm not going to, let them rock. But all that shit can be debunked and it's just bullshit talking points, bullshit theory, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's rooted in a lack of success. But if a person is coddling you, they hindering you. If a person is speaking to your feelings, coddling you, they hindering you. It's no different than what Derek Jackson do to women. The Pearly chick is no different than what Derek Jackson do to women. It's the same literally the same exact thing. How y'all say he teaches women no accountability and excuse everything. She don't teach you what you need to do for you. You know why channels like my channel and channels like that that's actually giving you like solutions, not speaking to your feelings, because I'm not speaking to your feelings. Sometimes I do on social media, but the reason why is because most men, and this ain't even too much about her, this is about men. Most men want to be coddled. Most men didn't have that in their life. Their mothers didn't do it for them. Most men want their emotions soothed just like women. That's why they go to channels and listen to shit that talk about women all day and complain about women, because that's what they want to hear. They don't want solutions. If you look at my channel, if you watch, I got 700 videos. If you spent a month and watch every one of my videos, your whole life will be completely different. If you watch just the podcast from the first episode to the 30th episode, it gives you actionable steps, real game, so you can never have these problems ever again. You don't even have to worry about it. But most men don't want to do that, because what I tell you to do is the thing that you actually have to do shit in order to get the results over here. You have to have emotional fortitude to get the results over here. You got to get your ass up and work to get the results over here. You got to let go of women, even though you lonely over here, if you want to get the results over here. You got to be lonely sometimes over here. You see what I'm saying? And most men don't want to do that. They will rather have a woman coddle them like their mother should have. You see what I'm saying? I was taught, man, and this is real game. This is real game. Women should never be at the table chopping up game when men are discussing. Women should never be nowhere around. That's a law, bro. Keep women out of the mix. Keep women out of the business. Unless a woman has a purpose, keep women out of the business. Because women keep you out of their business, bro. Women keep you out of their business. The only time a woman is gonna let you around them and let you into their circle, and you ain't gonna even be nowhere to the intricate details of their circle, is if you kissing their ass. That's the only time you have to be like, the only time you gonna get access to a women's circle and you're not even gonna get the real them is when you kissing their ass and telling them what they want to hear. That's the only time. Women do not let men. Why you think they came at Kevin Samuels the way that he did? Luckily, he had men supporting him, but women are not gonna let you sit at their table, bro. Women have a sisterhood and it's tight. You're not finna come in no woman's space, dominating no woman's space. They're gonna run you up out of there, rightfully so. Women should be nowhere in the mix when men are chopping up game. Number one, women change the dynamics of every interaction. Have you ever seen a group of guys anywhere and a woman comes, everybody changes naturally. You go to super quiet mode, super macho mode, super cool mode, Captain Save-A-Ho mode. Women's energy changes men. It changes the tone. So women should be nowhere around. You see what I'm saying? Women shouldn't be in the manosphere, bro. It's called the manosphere, talking about men's issues. What the fuck do a woman know about men's issues? You see what I'm saying? What the fuck do a woman know about men's issues? and what men go through. They the one putting you through the shit. Appreciate that, Dennis, for the $5 super chat. What do women know about men's issues, bro? Y'all niggas goofy as fuck. Niggas, white guys, Spanish guys. If you wake up and you get your edification from a woman, you goofy. This ain't no misogynistic shit. I love women, but I'm a grown man at the end of the day, and I know how life is supposed to be, and I understand that. You see what I'm saying? Women should never be at the table chopping up game amongst players, bro. Women change the energy, just like you change the energy. You ever went into a room with a bunch of women and they stopped talking? The energy changed. They know better. Women don't have to rehearse that. Has anybody in the chat ever walked into a room with a bunch of women and all of them stopped talking? You will never, ever, unless you go through your woman's phone, and when she know you ain't about to go through it, you will never, ever know what women discuss, ever. Women are smarter than that. And the only way you'll know halfway is if you kissing their ass. And even then, they still get on code. Even then, they still got a code. Men don't have no fucking code. As soon as a woman comes speaking to your emotions, all your common sense goes straight out the window. You see what I'm saying? But y'all let women come chop up game with y'all, get in a men's space, talk about men's issues. Fuck does she know about men's issues? Again, what the fuck would any woman know about a man's issues? She ain't no man. Y'all listen to women for dating. Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all goofy as fuck. And truth be told, man, at some point they always show their true colors. They always show their true colors. Listen, if you ever see me working with a woman, as far as like interviewing them on my channel, it's for a reason. It's not to be a part of this manosphere with us. No, I'm interviewing you. I'm interviewing her so I can show you the game, so you can hear it from the horse's mouth. If you ever see a woman on my channel, or it's gonna be like on some entertainment shit or some date shit, it's gonna be a purpose for that. It's not sitting at the table talking about men's issues. You're not qualified for that. And like I was saying, mostly all of the time, bro, they tend to show their true colors. This what's that chick name? I interviewed her on my channel one time because she was a feminist. She used to be a feminist, and she still is, by the way. But I wanted to show people how they think. And so I interviewed her, right? Just so I could show you how they think, the things that they do. And I got her comfortable enough to talk about the mind of it, the mind frame of it, what they go through it. Sarah Dawn Moore, that's her name. Eventually, women, they show their true colors. She supposedly, let me not do that, because that's not a public issue. But I just say that she showed her true colors at some point, based on a post that she saw of mine. That I didn't even make the post. It was somebody else, and I reposted something. And she showed her true colors. She called me disgusting and everything. But she talking the same shit that I'm talking. You understand what I'm saying? They don't believe that shit, all that shit that they telling y'all and speaking to your feelings. Them women don't really believe that. They don't agree with that. They just know that's how they get paid. This chick be talking the same shit that I'm talking, saying the same shit that everybody, repeating the same shit every other man be saying. But when it's something she don't like, her true nature come out. And it's not even something that I posted. I reposted something. You see what I'm saying? Jokingly. They always show their true colors, bro. Always. They always show their true colors. It is unnatural. Listen, let me tell you guys something. It is unnatural to go against your people. Something ain't right to go against you. When you're going against your people, something ain't right. You know? Just like women shouldn't be at the table amongst men talking about men's issues, women shouldn't be the spokesperson for men. Like, how do y'all let women be spokesperson for y'all? and speak for y'all? Where? How? In what world? You don't represent me. Let's say if I was talking about black issues, if I had a gripe about black issues and I wanted to go to Congress or the World Convention or whatever, or I wanted to fucking protest, or I wanted to get on the mic, or I wanted to fucking whatever, I wouldn't let MLD represent black people. I mean, he could support me, but I wouldn't let him get up there and speak for me and what I go through and represent me. How he gonna represent me as a black man? He not a black man. You see what I'm saying? How can a woman represent you and speak for you? If you listen to all that shit they be saying, all they doing is reparroting Rollo's books and saying this. Well, there's studies, but if you ask them what's a study, what the study is, they couldn't tell you what study. They just repeating shit because that's what y'all want to hear. And so they just repeating the shit and getting rich and laughing at you goofy ass niggas, bro. And not only niggas, you goofy ass men, they laughing at y'all. Y'all goofy as fuck, bro. Y'all goofy as fuck for that. And now y'all all shook and shit because she done interviewed Nick Fuentes and all. What the fuck you expect? That's a white chick. That's what she's supposed to do. What do you expect? Y'all goofy as fuck. No woman should be representing you, bro. No woman should be not representing you, but speaking for you and speaking on your behalf. Where I'm from, bro, where I'm from and how I was raised, and I have a mother, a very loving mother, very caring mother who took very good care of me, bro. So I don't have this hatred and disdain for women. But where I'm from and how I was taught, you know, a man speaks for himself. You don't put your women out there in the forefront. You keep women out of the mix. That's in the streets and all that shit. Keep women out of the mix. Keep women out your business. Keep women out your game room because they don't understand. They ain't playing on your team. You see what I'm saying? And she did that damn interview and took that motherfucker down. That should show you what type of timing she was on. She took that motherfucker right on down. That should show you what she made of. All right, Ritu, we can't do that type of shit. We can't talk like that now. Don't get your YouTube gonna put you on timeout. YouTube gonna put you on timeout. You can't be talking that type of shit. I ain't going there with it, but you know, yeah, man, y'all gotta be better than that, man. Y'all thought y'all was men. Y'all again, y'all speak to y'all allow women to come and speak to your feelings like your mother, like you want your mother to do, and they win you over just by speaking to your feelings. You know, and like I said last week, just because you feel that way don't mean it right. It's right. Speaking to your feelings and coddling your feelings. There's nothing actionable. Nothing that you can, if you go and watch any of these women, there's nothing that you can listen to and actually, because they're not telling you nothing to apply to make yourself better. Because you know what happens when you have to make yourself better? Now they got to get their shit together. They just coddling your feelings, bro, so they can dominate you like a true feminist. That girl, that lady Sarah Dawn, she's still a feminist. She preached this old. That's why she wear the red and all that shit and got the red background and all that shit. I know what's up with that. She's still a feminist, and she slip up and say it from time to time. Well, I'm not like I'm like, traditional feminist. Nigga, traditional feminist was still on some bullshit. Fuck you talking about? But y'all get the likes up. Hit the like button for me. But yeah, man, y'all soon as a woman comes speak to your feelings, y'all be wide open, bro. Literally, all a woman got to do is say something that speaks to your feelings. Any woman, no matter how she look, come in with a soft voice and speak to your feelings, and y'all be wide open, bro. Listen, if you want to know what a simp is, that is simping. All a woman had to come do is speak to your feelings, and you wide open. And here you go, all my money, I'm gonna share you, I'm gonna prop you up, all that shit. Ain't telling you how to get no money. Ain't telling you how to stay in shape. Ain't telling you how to put no bitch in check. That's disrespectful. Ain't telling you how to actually get out here and win with women. Ain't telling you how to have a successful long relationship. Ain't telling you how to save no money. Ain't telling you how to come up with your career. Ain't telling you how to work on your mental health. Ain't telling you how to build emotional fortitude. All these women are coming in this space and doing is speaking to your feelings and cashing in, just like Derrick Jackson did. That's all they doing. They not holding you accountable. If nobody holds you accountable, you can never fucking grow. If nobody makes you responsible for your actions, you can never fucking grow. They don't hold you responsible or accountable for your actions. The women that come in here, they don't hold you accountable for your actions. You will never grow like that ever. That's why y'all in the same spot and y'all been listening to these same hoes for the last 3-4 years, ain't got nowhere, still singing the same fucking song. Y'all goofy as fuck, bro. Y'all are goofy as fuck. And the minute somebody say something about them, y'all attack like rabid dogs, bro. Like the Hafiz cat. The Hafiz cat. I saw both of those debates. He washed her up. He really washed her up with logic. But y'all was so in y'all feelings and emotions because this woman speak to your feelings like your mommy, like the mommy and the girl and the woman you never ever had, the woman you never ever had that you can lay on their head and say, okay, baby, I know it's gonna be okay. Yeah, they bitches ain't shit. Yes, baby, you know, everything is gonna be okay. That's what y'all want, right? So she do that for y'all. And so when a man come in there kicking the real shit, like where's the accountability? This, that, XYZ. Hey, that ain't bullshit. That's bullshit. I watched both of them motherfucking debates. Y'all went at Hafiz crazy. And he was right. I'm not a fan of him. It's not that I'm a fan of him because I don't know him like that. What I can say though is maybe he got a bad rap because he got a soft demeanor. Hafiz got a real soft demeanor. It's not very domineering. It's not very, I don't know the word. And I don't want to insult the brother, man, because he never did nothing to me, and I don't have a problem with him. But he got a very his demeanor is not it's not even assertive. You know, he tries, but he just don't have it, right? And so maybe that's the case. But y'all went at that man, called him a simp and all type of shit because he didn't agree and don't want to be fucking coddled, don't want to be fed lies. He don't want to be played by no bitch in this space, running circles around y'all, exploiting y'all. And he trying to tell y'all that. And y'all went at that man, called him a simp, and that was all type of shit. Just ate him up. Right? Y'all will attack other men for calling her out. Y'all will attack other men for calling her out. You know what that is? That's called a white knight, bro. That's a white knight. That's a Captain Save-A-Hoe. That's a Captain Save-A-Hoe. When somebody's holding a woman accountable or somebody's challenging a woman, here you come, hey, stop, leave her alone. Hey, stop, leave her alone. That's a white knight. That's a Captain Save-A-Hoe. That's what a simp is. Y'all call Waka Flocka that. Fresh and Fit. Waka Flocka was just on Fresh and Fit, right? Waka Flocka was just on Fresh and Fit, right? And he told Myron that he don't agree with, you know, he don't really agree with bullying on women and talking crazy to women, which I'm the same way. I don't agree with that. And he got up and walked out. The chat called him a simp for that. He is simp because he don't agree with, you know, he don't agree with, you know, that you should talk down on women and talk crazy and talk disrespectful to women. He don't agree with that. I don't agree with that either. The chat called the man a simp for that. Do you think it's simpish? Do you think that's simpish to say, hey, man, as a man who's stronger than women, more intelligent than women, who's superior to women, I don't have to put them down, right? Is that a simp, or is, hey, leave Pearly alone. She's speaking to my feelings. You better not say anything about her or I'm going to attack you, or is that simping? She ain't doing nothing but reading stats, bro. Really, just reading stats. And talking the shit, reading comments, studying videos, and just repeating the shit that you want to hear, and it's making a killing. Y'all got to be more. Y'all got to stop being goofy, my brother. Y'all got to stop being goofy. That's goofy. That's goofy. Y'all being led by a woman. Led to nowhere, basically led to being in your feelings. Again, no accountability, no growth, no nothing. Just, you know. And this ain't even no hate towards her. It's hate towards y'all because y'all goofy as fuck. Super goofy. Super goofy. Y'all white knights though. That's white knighting for real. When a man come holding a woman accountable, like men try to hold her accountable, the real men in this space try to hold her accountable, y'all come attack them. Y'all come attack it. Y'all war daddies and shit. You see what I'm saying? Waka Flocka got a bag to protect. It ain't about a bag to protect. Why do I have to talk crazy to women, bro? Listen, I'm smarter, I'm stronger, I'm faster, I'm more intelligent, I have more muscles, I got more money than a lot of them. If I feel like I'm a king and a leader, why do I have to shit on people who less than? Y'all think that y'all better than women. Why do you have to shit on people that you feel like you better than? Let them be who they gonna be. You better than them, right? You see what I'm saying? It ain't about no bag to protect, but why do I need to beat up on the less fortunate? Why do I have to pick on the less fortunate? That's called insecurity. When you have to pick on people who's less fortunate than you, or pick on people who not as strong as you, or pick on people who don't have it like you and tease them to make them feel bad, to make yourself feel better, that's a reflection of what you feel like on the inside. I don't need to get on here and talk crazy about women. As you know, I don't talk crazy about women. I share the experiences and I give you the solutions to the problems y'all be having. But I ain't on here trying to hold women accountable or even talking shit about women and talk about American women and talk about how bad black women is. I don't do that. I give y'all the solutions to y'all's problems that y'all be having. Because I don't be having them problems in real life. Now I have problems. I'm not avoid of problem. I'm not exempt from problems. I have problems too, but not the problems y'all be motherfucking having. Any person, listen, fellas, listen to me good. Any person, right, who isn't teaching you personal accountability, right, personal responsibility, anybody who's not holding you accountable, anybody who's getting you to blame other people for your misfortunes, because that's what she do, and the rest of the women that come in this space do, and even a lot of men do, that get you to blame people for your misfortune, for the people that you choose to hang around, for the women that you choose to date, for the women that you choose to invest in. Anybody who tries to get you to, absolve responsibility and accountability, they're hindering you. And they're hindering you by coddling you. And they're coddling you and hindering you because they want to exploit you, period. Period. It's not a mother's love. I want to exploit you. If I say this to you, I know you're going to watch the video and going to share it 1,000 times. Even if what I'm saying ain't true, I just know that's what you like to hear, right? And I ultimately know the information that I'm giving you is planting seeds in your head to make you non-successful with women and in life. The bullshit stats and the hate and all of that shit that I'm feeding you, the negative shit that I'm feeding you, is holding you back, because I'm not holding you accountable and I'm not teaching you nothing that's going to help you, giving you nothing to edify yourself. And the hate that I'm spewing is going to radiate outwards, thus making you more unattractive. This is why, if in this red pill space, dog, I've been doing this shit for five fucking years. And anybody that's a good coach like me can attest, that's not on no red pill shit, can attest that there's guys from the red pill community come to us all the fucking time, literally every single day. Hey, that red pill shit fucking up my game. Ever since I started listening to that shit and apply it, my dating life went down the hill, because that's not what it's for. It's not for you to be successful. It's planting bad seeds, and these bad seeds is sprouting and it's showing up in your energy, bro. This is what she's doing. It's one thing for a man to do it, but you let a woman do it. That's crazy. That's crazy, all because it's a woman. Y'all are the real simps. Y'all are that's what simps are. You know what a simp is? Do you want to know what a simp is, fellas? And I'm talking about not this internet term that y'all think it is, meaning treat a woman nice or treat a woman decent or respect women. That ain't no fucking simp. A simp is a man who puts women on a pedestal. That's what it always meant. Simp is the opposite of pimp. Pimps came up with simp. That came from the fucking streets. And I'm from the streets, so I know. A simp is a man who puts a woman on a pedestal. Putting women on a pedestal, letting women walk all over them, letting women say whatever they're going to say to them, and letting women take advantage of them. That's what a simp is. A simp is a man who lets women take advantage of them, period. That puts a woman on a pedestal. That's what it means, and that's what it's always meant. That's why it rhymes with pimp. It rhymes with pimp for a reason, because pimps made it as the opposite of a pimp. You're a simp. You ain't pimping, you simping. That's what that means. And guess what y'all motherfuckers do? All a woman got to do, all this shit got to do is come in and speak to your feelings, coddle you, and you put her on a pedestal and you let her exploit you and take advantage of you. And when somebody say something about her or somebody try to expose you to this, you run and you attack them just like the white knight you are. Y'all quick to call people beta, quick to call people white knights, quick to call people all type of shit, but y'all are the real white knights. Y'all are the real simps of the world. You guys. It ain't like this in the real world, though. That's why I like the real world. Y'all motherfuckers weird on this internet. But that's what I had to say about that, man. Y'all goofy. Y'all goofy, especially black men. Black men, y'all real goofy. Y'all really goofy. Y'all, black men are really goofy for that. Super goofy. Because y'all should already know the play. Black men, you got to do better. Black men, y'all got to do better. Black man, listen to me. Do better, black man. Do better, black man. But you know, I ain't tripping. I ain't hating on nobody. It is what it is. I wish much success to everybody. But I don't want y'all to be, you know, I don't want it to come at the expense of your misfortune or your downfall. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to see you get taken advantage of by women. That's why I do what I do anyway. Y'all know that, right? What do I say all the time? I do what I do so you're not taken advantage of by women. That's why I do what I do. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop being goofy, man, and man the fuck up. Real talk, bro. Real talk. Anybody have any questions about that? Anything I said? Do anybody have any questions about anything I said? Let me know before I move on. Or should I move on? Have we been on here for too long? I think we've been on here for too long. I'm gonna do the Tyrese shit and then, you know, we'll end it at that. Next week, I'm gonna talk about Savari and Nicki Minaj. I wanted to talk about that, but y'all got a prison story out of me, so you know, I'm about to talk about the Tyrese shit. I'm just glad you said. I mean, you know, I try to be quiet about stuff, but I just don't like to see men get taken advantage of in relationships or in life, period. Whether it's white men, black men, Asian men, Chinese men. You know, I'm a black man, so, you know, that touched me harder, but I don't like to see no man get taken advantage of in relationships, life, on the internet, and nothing. I don't like to see women taking advantage of me. I don't like that. I don't like that. Hafiz tried to warn y'all. Hafiz tried to warn y'all. Y'all go watch that interview again, but this time watch it without your emotions. Go watch both of them and watch both of them without your emotions. What I should do, okay, if I get enough comments, I will react to the interviews or to the debates that they had. If I get enough comments on the regular page, not in here, but if I get enough comments on my once the video's over, if you comment on the video, if I get enough comments saying that you want me to do it, I'll do it. You got to say in King Dre we trust. Hashtag in King Dre we trust. If I get enough in King Dre we trust, I would do reaction to the video. Or to the what's the name? Leave a comment. Leave a comment on the video, not in the chat. In Kingsray We Trust hashtag. Let me take a little break to say join the Players Club. The Players Club is the ultimate tribe for men. Every man needs a tribe. Join a tribe of men getting their shit together, coming up in the world, elevating, you know, the whole nine. Every man needs a tribe. Join this tribe. I appreciate you, bro. No cap. You don't know how many people you helping. I appreciate you too, bro. The difference of opinion between Myron and Watt started with the way the woman on the panel was dressed. Myron was making a point she should be more modest to respect her man. Walker disagreed. No, I was watching that. Walker disagreed about the way you speak to people that's in a lesser position than you. But yeah, that's what a simp is. So I'm gonna clip that and throw it up. And I want to see how many white knights come for me. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna throw that up on TikTok and Instagram tomorrow and see how many white knights come for me. They probably gonna cancel me, but fuck them. Did make sure y'all on my email list. Is Walker a simp? I don't think so. Walker a real one. Walker a real one. Walker was best friends with my cousin. My cousin got killed in Atlanta. It's my cousin, my blood cousin. Walker was my cousin's homie. Nah, Walker ain't no simp. What make Walker a simp? Does Walker put women on a pedestal and let women take advantage of him? And risk his life on him? If Walker don't do that, Walker ain't no simp. Listen, it does not make you a simp because you won't mistreat women or because you won't shit on women or because you won't talk bad about women or because you won't beat up on a woman or because you treat a woman nice. That's not what makes you a simp. Y'all got the game all twisted. That's why I hate this internet shit, bro. I'm a street dude. I'm a real deal dude, bro. I don't like this internet shit. Y'all be getting shit all twisted and all type of shit. Y'all make one thing mean and it's just fucking fuck the whole game up. Just come and make words mean other shit and all type of bullshit, bro. I don't like that shit. A simp is a man who puts women on a pedestal and lets women take advantage of him. If you was in the streets pimping and your woman was running all over you, talking crazy, you half paying you, not paying you all the money, not working, you put her on a pedestal, they called you wasn't pimping, you was simping. That's where the term come from. That's all it means. This ain't no Fresh and Fish shade though. I fuck with Fresh and Fish. I fuck with Myron. You know, I a lot of the stuff he say, I don't really, not even a lot of it, because some of the stuff I do agree with it. It's not that I don't agree with his approach. We just two different men and we handle things differently. Like we think about the world differently, but I'm for everything that he stands for. I fuck with Myron a long way. You know what I'm saying? Myron actually gives a fuck about men. Myron actually wants men to be better. And Myron literally dedicates his life to do that. You see what I'm saying? I fuck with that 1000%. I'm not for speaking to women. And now if a woman get disrespectful, then yeah. But I'm not for asserting myself, asserting myself to women in a certain type of way. I don't talk to women like that in real life. I've never even called no woman no bitch unless she disrespected me first. But I don't think I ever really called no woman no bitch in life. I mean, I say bitch when we talking amongst each other as players, we chopping it up, this bitch, this. But I've never called no woman no bitch. Maybe my baby mama one time because she called me a bitch ass nigga or something like that, or a bum ass nigga or something one time. I was like, bitch, shut up, bitch, or something like that. Or bitch, you got me fucked up. I said something like that, but one time, I don't really think I've ever called nobody else that, the other woman that. What is blue pill? Listen, y'all think red pill and blue pill, that shit goofy, bro. Shit is goofy. Y'all grown ass men, like, identifying with fucking fiction movies. What's blue pill? What's blue pill, bro? You think Walker don't know what's up? Walker come from a real place. You know who Walker people was? Walker comes from a real place, bro. The real shit. Do you know who his people is, bro? Fuck you talking about blue pill. Y'all blue pill. Y'all don't know shit about nothing. Y'all in the house listening to people tell you what you should think. You call the niggas from the streets that know all the game. Y'all get the game from the streets. Fuck y'all talking about blue pill. It don't make you blue pill because you don't agree with putting a woman down or you live your life a different type of way. That don't make you blue pill, bro. That don't make me blue pill because I don't hate women. Whatever the fuck blue pill is supposed to mean. You know where Walker come from, bro? Do you know who his people is? Do you know how much game he come from, bro? You better do your motherfucking homework. Well, it seems like Fresh and Fit have more knowledge than Walker. No, they speak to your feelings more. They speak to your feelings more. And Myron does this for a living. It ain't that he got more knowledge. How he got what would make you think that Myron has more knowledge about women than Waka Flocka? Who you think been with more women? And one thing you haven't seen, just like most rappers, you ain't seen Walker caught up in no goofy shit with no goofy woman. You ain't see Walker get taken advantage of by no woman. You ain't see that with Walker, bro. That's what I'm saying. And Myron, my dude, Myron that got caught up in scandals and all type of shit with goofy assholes. You ain't never see that happen to Walker. So who got more knowledge? Who got more successful women if you want to base it like that? And again, this ain't no shot at Myron. I love Myron. But I'm just trying to get you to see something. Why would you say Myron got more knowledge than Walker? Nah, he ain't trolling. I don't think he trolling. He just goofy, bro. Like, I'm telling you, a lot of these internet young kids be goofy as fuck. They don't even know what they be talking about. Oh, well, Walker, do you know where he come from, bro? Do you know what type of game he come from? Do you know who his mama is, bro? Do you know who his mama is? Do you know who his mama's brother is, bro? Do you know where they come from? You know what type of game that is? Do your homework, bro. For real, yeah, y'all be tripping, man. Y'all got it, man. Y'all goofy, bro. Y'all goofy. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me, though. Y'all hit that like button for me, though. But let's get into this. Myron got caught up twice, bro. Already, Myron had been in the game for a year and a half. He done been caught up twice on some crazy shit, on some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Who got more knowledge than women? With women. If Walker been in this shit 10, 15 years, you ain't heard nothing goofy about him, and he deal with women all day, every day. See, this the thing y'all be talking about. Y'all would call a dude. People called me a simp before and all type of shit. Y'all talking about motherfuckers who studied female nature, like he studied female nature. Nigga, I deal with real women in the real motherfucking world. People like us deal with real. I don't have to study women in no motherfucking book. That's why I be calling y'all goofy, bro. He studied female nature. Nigga, I am female nature. It don't get no more female nature. I've been fucking with bitches since I was 15, consistently. No dry spells. The only dry spell I had on sex is when I was in prison for a little bit. You see what I'm saying? But I still was fucking with women when I was in prison. Don't get it twisted. What you talking about? He studied female nature. You talking about people who actually live this shit, who be in the field fucking with women for real. Who got more knowledge? Y'all sound goofy. Y'all got to get off the goofy shit, man. Let me get off of this because y'all gonna think I'm fucking. Let me get off of this. Let's talk about this this Tyrese shit. This Tyrese shit was crazy. Tyrese crazy. Y'all ready for the Tyrese shit? Press one. Let me get a one in the chat if y'all ready for the Tyrese shit. Can we get a one in the chat? I'm liking the way the likes look. I appreciate y'all. I'm liking the way the likes look. I'm loving the way that the likes look. Let's get into the, who we got? What we got? Y'all ready for it? I need y'all to do better, fellas. We got to do better. We got to stop being so goofy. We got to start actually thinking. He studied female nature, nigga. I live female nature. Niggas like Walker live that, bro. Do you know where he come from? I got to start thinking. Think, bro. You talking about people. This the thing. When you've actually had success with women, listen, women in my life I've always gotten love from women, whether it be my mother, my sisters, my aunts, my grandmothers, my great aunties, my cousins. I've always been shown love from women. And then when I got into the dating game, I learned how to get love from women. So I don't have this same disdain. Everybody don't have that same disdain because when they can go and they can go into their real lives, women actually love them and actually show them love. It's some of y'all that don't even believe women have the capacity to love. That's what they was taught. When I came into this red pill space, that's what y'all was talking about. Women don't have the capacity to love. How can women love? Like popular red pill coaches was teaching this shit. That's because ain't nobody never loved them. I've been getting loved by women all my fucking life. People like Waka, people from real places know what I'm talking about. Or that done been around women loving on them, or got some real motherfucking game, been around real players. Waka uncle a real player, bro. Y'all better do y'all homework. Dude come from real game. From the street game, the industry game, he come from real game. Y'all think because a nigga barking at hoes and they fucking quoting stats that don't really mean shit is that they have knowledge. Until they started watching Andrew Tate. Now I'm gone, bro. I ain't responding to you no more. You crazy. You crazy. Listen, Andrew Tate, listen. How much game Andrew Tate got? And shout out to Andrew Tate. I love what they do. How much game Andrew Tate? I'm not talking about how much money can Andrew Tate make. How much game do Andrew Tate got? Andrew Tate is sitting in jail right now from sticking his dick in a garbage bitch and dealing with garbage hoes. Niggas that got game don't go through that. Fuck you talking about till they learn game from Andrew Tate or they start watching Andrew Tate. Y'all goofy as fuck, bro. Y'all are goofy. Andrew Tate is in jail. Listen to me. Andrew Tate is in jail right now for his lack of game. And I like Andrew Tate. But when you got game, shit like that don't happen to you. When you got real knowledge and you got real game and you know how to move and you know what women not to fuck with, shit like that don't happen to you, bro. Shit like that don't happen to you. I'll just say that. All right, let's get on. Let's talk about this Tyrese shit because I'm responding to this dude and he talking crazy. Tyrese. All right. Hold up. Let me get a number. If y'all ready for this, put some fire signs in. Put some fire signs in the chat. I say fire signs. Put some fire signs in the chat for me. If y'all ready for me to break this down. Let me get some fire signs in the chat. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. Why y'all stop passing the collection plate? Y'all pass that collection plate. I'll stop passing the collection plate. Let's get it. Let's see. Let's see if you guys can hear this.
He wasn't my type at all. And my type is not white. I'm just saying I was more interested in.
How do we meet?
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? All right, let's get it.
How did we meet? I slid in the DMs.
Yeah.
We linked up.
He wasn't my type at all. My type
Woo!
was actually Paul Walker, rest in peace. But
Bro, listen. Your girl shouldn't even be playing with you like that. Like, even if she playing, she violate. Your girl shouldn't even be playing with you like that. You're supposed to carry yourself in a way to where your girl ain't even supposed to be playing disrespectful. Play, joke, roast your peanut head, all that shit, cool. But your girl shouldn't even be playing with you like that, even if she was playing. I don't want to hear when it's dealing with me, women already be knowing in the beginning, don't play with me certain type of ways, because I don't want to hear that. You know, I don't want to hear that, oh, I was just playing. Because how am I know when you playing or not? And that's what you have to teach your women. Teach your women to stop playing with you in certain type of ways and stop playing with you about respect and disrespect. And don't play with you disrespectfully. Don't play with you calling you out your name. Don't play with you gawking over other men, because you know they're gonna be like, oh, you're being sensitive about it, but it's not about me being sensitive. But how am I gonna know when you're serious or not? That's what I teach the women that deal with me. I'm not gonna be able to know if you're serious or not. And I don't need you to run behind. I'm just playing every other motherfucking time, so you could absolve yourself of responsibility. So don't even fucking play with me like that. Don't even play with me like that, period. She tripping.
he wasn't my type at all. And my type is not white. I'm just saying I was more interested in
touch me.
Paul.
So she says, my type is not white, but I was more interested in Paul. That's crazy. So what you trying to say? That's how I would take that. So what are you saying? Are you saying I'm soft? You think I'm soft, or you don't think I'm assertive or masculine enough? That's how I would take that. Bro, she'll be fired, bro, for even playing with me like that. Like that's grounds to get cheated on. Listen, Tyrese, and let me say this, man. Tyrese followed me. Tyrese follows me, and so Tyrese is a supporter of mine, bro. So I can't get on here doing them bad, but she should be fired, bro. She should be fired. You know, and it's your dead homie. It's your homie this your dead homie, bro. You know, Paul, when Paul passed, Tyrese was publicly distraught about that. Like, he still publicly expresses that, how much Paul Walker means to him. And for you to say, I was attracted to your homie, you could think that all you want to. Let me tell y'all something. Sometimes, man, your girl probably be thinking, damn, I should have got with the homie. You can think that all you want to. You better not never say no shit like that. I better not even think that you thinking some shit like that. Or you gotta go. Like, how do you sleep? Like, how can I trust you after that? I can't even trust you after that. You understand? Crazy.
And every Fast and Furious.
Don't touch me.
And even when I met him, I was like,
don't
he's kind of old. I just like his smile.
He's kind of old. He ain't really my type. But he got some bread though. Remind y'all, because I don't got notes for this. Y'all know I'm be doing notes for my live. When I go live, remind me to talk about when you start getting money. Remind me to talk about that, because I don't want to forget. He's not my type, really. He's old, you know. But I'll settle. Y'all be needing love so bad. Men, celebrity men, and just because you're a celebrity don't mean you got game. Just because you got money don't mean you got game. Y'all be so down and out. And Tyrese was going through a lot of shit with the kid's mom, and, you know, just in a vulnerable place. This is why I tell you guys, stop dating when you're vulnerable, because you attract women who going to be using your ass. You attract women who use you and you leech off you, and they make you feel good. They make you feel like it's perfect. They make the sex good, you know, all that. You know what I'm saying? And they make it feel real. You vulnerable, it feels good. You know, this is what you get though when you dating like that. He was going through a lot when he met her. And it just makes sense. Look at what she's saying. Just look at what she's saying.
It's pretty cool.
This went
his
really
personality.
bad.
His personality.
This just went really bad, really fast.
His personality was okay, but
I'm getting off live.
His personality was okay. So what is it? He ain't really got the energy. The nigga old. His personality is meh. Why else would I want you? Y'all know where I'm going with this? Y'all be getting used and abused, bro. Number one, you have resources and you have energy that I can feed off of. This is the type of women you get when you date, when you're vulnerable. This is exactly what you get when you date and when you're vulnerable. You get shit like this. It's just that she's saying it. She don't have the tact enough to say to not say and disrespect him like that. She don't know about, and that's his fault as a leader and the man in her life. That's on him too for not teaching her how to have class and how to have tact and how to represent him in public. You see what I'm saying? Disrespectful as fuck. Oh shit, hold up.
Slid it.
I just like his smile. It's pretty cool.
Smile is pretty cool.
This one
his
really
personality.
bad.
His personality.
This just went really bad, really fast.
His personality was okay, but
I'm getting off live.
He didn't understand the Instagram model thing, so he would always talk down.
So you
Instagram
wanted the homie,
models.
you didn't want me.
I never said I wanted the homie. I just said he was cuter.
Stop wifing Instagram models. Instagram models is damn near sex work. That's like sex work junior. It's like junior sex work. Stop wifing women who show their bodies for a living, bro. Stop. Unless a woman is a real fitness coach and a real personal trainer, don't date women who show their body. They have there's no good intentions in that. Like everything that I'm saying everything that I've said since January, just January, can be summed up in this minute and 30-minute video. You see what I'm saying? Listen.
I never said I wanted the homie. I just said he was cuter.
You said I'm old.
I never said I wanted the homie. I said he was cute. Now, how disrespectful can you get? How much more disrespectful can you be? If your girl is to that point where she's disrespecting you in public, bro, it's over, bro. Just walk away. And the thing is, a good, decent woman, you don't even have to teach her certain things because she should already know. But there's no way that you know, like, where's the respect? Where's the love? Because if he would have did that, she would never be able to even get wet for him again. If the shoe was on the other foot, she was like, yeah, I like white girls. You know, I like white girls. You're white homie. I think she's sexier than you, really. She would never feel safe with him ever again. That, like, he would never get the same level of access to her ever again. And she knows that. Women be knowing that. You see what I'm saying? For her to get up there and say that is just wild to me. Would she know how she would feel? But the fact that she would get up there and say that goes to show what type of person that you are, what type of man that you are, or what type of man she thinks that you are. You understand? What type of man she thinks you are.
Mm-hmm. You know all this already. I wasn't your type either, so relax. And yeah, so now we're here. It's like an actual somewhat of a love story, which is crazy because I didn't know that No.
I'm done.
No,
don't touch me.
Don't put on this.
Ain't that something? Let me take off the motherfucking headphones. Ain't that something? She fucking with him for the bread and the energy, period. Period. It come up, man. Y'all got to stop being come ups for women. Y'all got to stop being come ups for women. Now, let me tell you guys something about, first and foremost, when you get with a woman, man, you know, when you get with a woman, check her background, bro. And not for the body count. See, y'all be looking at the body count. Y'all be trying to figure out the body count. When you get with a woman, check her background, man. So you can see what type of dude she fuck with. You see what I'm saying? You'll know. Check up. Because no woman is ever going to tell you, oh, well, let me not say that. If she comfortable enough, I guess she will tell you you wasn't really her type. But if you want to know if a woman is your type or not, or if you was a woman's type or not, check her background, bro. See what her baby daddy look like. Now, there are women who don't have a type. There are people who don't have a type. Like, I don't have a physical type. I have an emotional type. I have a personality type, but I don't really have a physical type. One of my kids' mothers is like super light skinned, and then one of my kids' mothers is my complexion. You see what I'm saying? I have a personality type, but I don't really have a looks type. If you look at my body count, it's all type of women. It's white women, Chinese, Asian women, Puerto Rican women, Mexican women, black women, all types of women. You see what I'm saying? I'm more so on personality, and there's women that's like that too. So, you know, you may get you one like that who you know, don't really have a type. They just more so concerned with the way that you treat them. You see what I'm saying? Women like that are always good to have. But if you get one of them women that have a physical prototypical type, make sure you fit that type. You see what I'm saying? Or she's settled. And make sure you get with women who are not settling for you. This is why I tell you guys, you guys be wanting women to want you at your worst. This is what happened when you guys have that mentality where women should want me at my worst and women should unconditional love. This is the type of women you get when he's at his worst, not financially, but he's been in a low space, right? And so now you have a woman who wants you when you're at your worst, right? That comes with shit. But this is why I be telling y'all, she settled for him basically. When you have that type of women, that mentality, you get women who fucking settle for you. You see what I'm saying? And you don't want it to be in a situation to where your woman has settled for you. You're supposed to. I don't want a woman who wants me when I'm down in the dumps and don't got it together, because I know she's settled for me. Because I know that there's better and she know that there's better. That means she's settled. You see what I'm saying? That's why I like to be on top of my game. I like to be on top of my game mentally, physically. You see what I'm saying? Financially. I like to be on top of my shit. So because when a woman look at me, she knows she got a catch and she didn't settle. This is what y'all do when you have this fucking woman should accept me for who I am and all this bullshit. This is what you get. You get women who fucking settle. When you have this, women should accept me for the way that I am, women should be unconditional love, you get women who settle. They settle for you because there is better and they know that there's better. But when you're on top of your game, when your mind right, your money right, your spirit right, your emotions in check, everything on deck, you got your ducks in a row. When a woman fuck with you, you know that she's choosing for real. And you know that you're the best option, and she knows that you're the best option. And guess what women do when they know they got the best option? They tend to treat it like that. You understand what I'm saying? But when you settle, or when you have this mentality, you get women who settle for you. Now, make sure you have a woman who didn't settle for you. You see what I'm saying? Because this is the type of shit that you get. And when you got a woman that settle for you, you got all type of problems. You get I could do this better. You get cheated on. You get mistreated. You just basically a placeholder in her life. You see what I'm saying? And make sure you're getting with women that you're not settling for either. Because that's a miserable life too. You know what I'm saying? But make sure your woman is not settling for you, and make sure that you are your woman's type. If she has a type, go back and do some research. Dig into her background. See what her baby daddy look like. See what some of them dudes she used to fuck with look like. See what some of them dudes who she loved the most look like. Not just them one-offs, because, you know, if you just look at a woman's body count, be all over the place. It'd be short dudes, fat dudes, white dudes, Mexicans, the maintenance man who tricked with her, the fucking landlord who she was late one time. The body count be all over the place. But look at who got the heart. Look at who she gave children to. And if they kind of look like you, then, you know what I'm saying? This is why I don't date women. This is why I don't date. I would never date a black woman who dates white men or dates outside of, like, who let's say if it was a woman and there was a period in her life where she exclusively dated white men, or she exclusively dated Hispanic men, because you got a lot of black women like that, or she exclusively dated light-skinned men and she's just trying something different. As they say shit like that too. I'm just trying something new. I'm just trying something different. You're not her type. She's just trying something different. You're not her type. But you have women that do this. You see what I'm saying? Me, I would never date a woman like that because I'm not her type. You see what I'm saying? If I'm not her type, she's settling, and I'm just a placeholder. And eventually that situation gonna be over with. So make sure your girl's type. Dig. Not so y'all be wanting to know the body count for all the wrong reasons. You see what I'm saying? Now, let me talk about what happens, when you get money. When you start getting money, you need to make sure you got your mind right and your inner peace right. Because what money does is when you start leveling up in the world, the game gets more difficult. Life don't get easier when you start making more money. Relationships don't get easier when you start making more money. The shit actually gets harder. You just have to, what makes it easy is you have the skill, you have the knowledge, and you have the resources to deal with the bullshit. But life actually gets harder, bro. The real shitty women, the real gold digger women, the real scandalous women, the real women the real energy vampire women, they only go out to dudes with money. The skill level go up when you start getting money, as far as the type of women that's out there. See, you niggas, that's making $40,000, $50,000 a year, y'all think these chicks something. Y'all think these chicks is just dirt bags and shit. The real dirt bag women, the more money you make, the more skilled the demon. The more money you make, the more skilled the conniving woman. She's just level up and level up and level up. And you guys have no idea the level of evil that's out there until you start making money. You guys have no fucking idea. You guys have no fucking idea. So always remember that just because you start getting money, it don't make the game easier. Like these red pill goofy motherfuckers teach you, oh, you make money and just make the game. No, it don't. It actually makes it harder. Now you got real skilled women who know how to conceal themselves. Really, those type of women know how to make you feel like this shit is real. Now you got real skilled women because now you have something to lose. You're a target now, bro. When you start getting a bag and you start getting money, you're a target. You ain't no target. Only bitch wants you for your energy and your little couple dollars. But when you start making a real bag, you become a real target. And in order for women to land targets like that and penetrate targets like that, they have to be real skilled. And they have to look real good, in shape, super feminine, because they know that's the only thing that's gonna penetrate you. The game get way deeper when you start getting a bag, bro. Trust me, I've been there. You see what I'm saying? You start to see a whole new level of evil when it comes to these chicks. And this is something that a lot of successful guys, a lot of guys who come into money, especially real fast, they don't understand and they end up getting wiped out. A lot of them guys that go straight from the NBA, straight from high school to the NBA, or straight from college to the NBA. The 1 minute they broke, next minute they got a $10 million contract. They find out the hard way real fast because they don't know. It's just the women's skill, bro. Like a chick like Brittany Renner. The only reason you know that Brittany Renner was a piece of shit is because she told you. Trust me. Take a chick like Brittany Renner, for example. The only reason you know that level evil exists is because she came out and she told you. The only reason you know the level of a Kim Kardashian or Amber, what's the girl name? Amber Rose or Black China. The only reason you know these women type of way is because they tell you, bro. That's how y'all know the evil of these women, because they tell you. Y'all don't experience the shit that these type of dudes that was fucking with them experience. Y'all ain't experienced that yet. Y'all deal with low level bullshit. Y'all deal with shit like my girl was cussing me out and shit, and she ain't respecting me and she ain't giving me no pussy. Y'all deal with shit like that. When you start getting money, you deal with a whole new level of, it's a whole new beast, bro. Look at Brittany Renner, very attractive woman in shape, feminine, the whole fucking nine. The reason that you know that she's a dirtbag, because you don't see that. When you see her, you won't see that. She don't have the look in her eyes. She's very healthy. She's very clean. You see what I'm saying? She's very clean cut, very articulate, very smart, very feminine. Teeth clean, very hygiene on point. Looks like a wholesome girl. But the reason you know it is because she came out and she told you. But had she not said nothing, you wouldn't know a chick like that was a demon. And they don't be knowing that. You see what I'm saying? She ain't got tattoos. See, y'all think it be the ones with the tattoos all over the place and they just smoke weed and loud and be twerking in public. Them ain't the real demons, bro. Those not the real demons. But the real demons don't go after you because you ain't even got enough. If you look at that chick that said that about him, there was nothing that says I'm not gonna show her to my mom. There was nothing, there was like no red flags about her physical features, her physical, the way that she carried herself, outside of the fact that she's an Instagram model. But if you saw her in Publix, or if you sat down and you had a conversation with her, there would be nothing that you wouldn't even be at your level where y'all at now, the level that y'all on now, y'all wouldn't even be able to pick up on the red flags. Y'all will even know they there. That's how good women like that are. And y'all have no idea until you start getting some money. So they tell you get your money up, and you should get your money up. But what they don't tell you is get your game up with your money. Get your motherfucking game up, because that's what's going to protect you. Game protects all. Playerism is the antidote, bro. And them dudes ain't got that playerism in them. That's why they get took, and chicks know that. That's the real beast. Most of them chicks who be do people there. Kim Kardashian. If she don't carry herself like that in public, if you sat down and talked to her, you wouldn't think that. She's feminine, decent looking. You wouldn't think that. No tattoos. Y'all be looking for chicks that smoke weed, got tattoos, it's loud in public, belligerent, ghetto and shit. That's what y'all be looking for. Look at the chick that got Fresh, the Miranda chick. That's a real gold digger, bro. Fresh got a bag though, so that's why she was on. Y'all remember the Miranda chick that played Fresh? Well, I don't want to say she played him, but he had her food. He had him food for a little bit. He caught on real fast. If you look at her, if you look at her and you sit down and have a talk with her, you don't even see it coming. You don't even see it coming. Luckily though, he was public with her, and so he had people in his ear. See, DJ Academics done been around the game for a little bit, so he know now. But even DJ Academics was getting played too when he first got on. Them hoes was running circles around DJ Academics, bro. Them hoes was running circles around dude. When you start getting paper, bro, you guys have no fucking idea. I seen it, bro. I seen it. I dealt with it. It's some of the prettiest women, some of the most softest women, some of the most feminine women. But feminine don't mean righteous, bro. Remember that. Feminine don't mean righteous. Clean cut, hygiene, speak good education, soft. They'll cook your dinner, serve it to you on a nice plate, the whole fucking nine. Bro preaching today. Hope y'all listening. It's literally a job for them to make you feel good. It's levels. Just think about that. They live off of it. Exactly. Appreciate you, man. Shout out for the $5 super chat for my man Afi. Exactly, bro. They know how to get you, bro. You guys, you average guys, you have no idea, bro. You guys have no idea. That's what the game protects you, though. So a nigga like me, I can see it a mile away. But if you sat down and had a conversation with the Miranda chick, or my man Tyrese girl, or you just sat down and have a conversation, you saw them in the grocery store, you wouldn't even know, bro. Before you knew it, they'll be all in your shit. They live for that, bro. That's their livelihood. And you have to be a certain type of way to get around money. You have to present yourself a certain type of way to get around money like that. See what I'm saying? When you start getting your money up, it's a whole new demon. So, and a lot of celebrities don't understand that. Shout out to my dude Tyreek. Now, next week we're gonna talk about it. This Nicki Minaj shit. I seen some Nicki Minaj shit with her and Safari yesterday. I was like, I gotta talk about this. But I went on too long with the Pearly shit and the prison story. So, if you guys have any questions in the chat, let me know before I get up off here. I'm about to get up off here and go eat my dinner. It's already late. I'm about to go eat my dinner and relax and finish this course. Guys, this new course is going to be, listen, it's going to be $697, $607. It's going to be, I'm going to price it around $700, right? But this is like my best work right here. And guess what? I threw. You guys know. You guys know that when I give game, I kind of give it in a way that is, you know, it's not dark, and it's not like dark underhanded tactics and all that. Like especially my free game. Not some of the paid courses and shit, we get a little dark and shit. But with this one, I'm all that out the window. All the dark shit, all the underhanded shit is I gotta give it to you. But I can't give it out for cheap, and I can't give it out for free because I need the right people to have access to it. And it's really, this is what women want, man. At the end of the day, women don't like boredom, bro. A lot of y'all are boring. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are very boring. Most men are very boring. No emotional connection, no emotional ride, no nothing. Just boring, mundane. Go to work, come home, blow job, boom, do the same thing over again. No excitement, no thrill, no nothing. I'm teaching you how to bring the thrill into women's life by way of seduction. This is what they actually want. You understand? By hook or crook. You dig? When I say by hook or crook, that means I'm going underhanded with it too. All the dirtbag shit all that is going in there. So it's coming. It's coming. You understand what I'm saying? It's coming. And then I don't know. I may start giving the women game probably next year or something like that. I don't know, on the side. Because I think women, I probably not. I probably won't do that. I probably won't do that. Let's see. Hey, Dre, all I was saying, I know a 40-year-old guy that was a leader of a big gang, and he used to buy girls designer clothes and cars, simping. Now that he's seen Andrew Tate on TikTok, he's changed a lot. Andrew Tate buy girls designer clothes and simp and all that shit. Andrew Tate take care of women too. What are you talking about? The women in Andrew Tate lives, he take care of them very well, and he says that. What he says you shouldn't do, what any player wouldn't do, is take care of women who not respecting you or who not on your program. But there's nothing wrong for taking care of a woman and buying her shit. I don't know where y'all heard that from. I don't know who taught you that. You're supposed to take care of your woman, or somebody else gonna do it. And when somebody else do it, they're gonna be getting that pussy with it. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to my man Blood Wolf Gaming. To my bad, bro. I ain't catch you. I thought I went through it bad before, but damn, this is super deep. Thank you for the lesson. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, the game get deeper when you start getting a lot of bread, bro. It gets deeper. Shout out to Manosphere for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. $5.50 actually. Shout out to Ritu again for the $7 super chat. Thank you for always sharing your wisdom and knowledge, King J. Appreciate that. Hello, Dre. I'm Vegan Gaines' cousin. Me and you need to have a chat. And no, we don't. All y'all do is troll, bro. I don't really got time to trolls and all that shit. No, we don't need to have a chat, bro. Ain't nothing to chat about. I got nothing to talk to y'all about. All y'all do is troll and be contrary for views and all that shit. Nobody got time for that, bro. We out here trying to teach men the real game. All y'all want to do is, bro. I got time for that. I'm straight on that. But yeah, this new one gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's coming too. It's coming sooner than you think. If high-level demons do all the feminine stuff we like, how do you know which one to take serious? By doing what I tell you to do every single day. Go watch my videos. Go watch my videos. Go take my courses. The game protects you, bro. The game I give you protect you. It protects you from all that. Just the free game. If you listen to my free stuff, it'll protect you from all that bullshit. But this one gonna be crazy. All the dark shit in there, we go with it. So all that shit my dad used to teach me, all that shit is going in there. But you know, the thing is, you know, I wrestled with it for a while, man. And I was like, at the end of the day, this is what women say they want anyway. So I'm gonna teach you how to give it to them. I'm gonna teach you how to give it to them. You see what I'm saying? And you can do it and still be solid. Like, you don't have to take advantage of people. You don't have to be a dirtbag. So, you know, but I was like initially like, oh no, I can't put this type of game out here. But fuck it, we doing it, bro. Joe Blast. Damn, Joe Blast. I ain't see that. Let me go back and look, bro. My bad. Yeah, I'll be sending super chats when I be in the middle of the game. Damn. John Perez got the course chopping it up so good. So far, so good. Appreciate you, Johnny Perez, for the $5 super chat. H2 Fred for the $5 sticker. Damn, I ain't even catch all these. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Hope y'all still watching a player. Tony Starks for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Joe Blast, there we go. Respect, Dre. Thanks for this game. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate everybody. Oscar, appreciate the $1 super chat. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate y'all. Shout out my man again, H2 Fred, for the $10 super chat, because even your free game will have a nigga slipping and sliding for sure. Even the free game, bro. But this new one, bro, whoo, there's nothing like it nowhere. I can promise you that, because ain't nobody coming like this, bro. Ain't nobody coming like this for sure. But if you got questions, put them in the chat. Or if not, I'm about to get up off of here. If not, I'm about to get up off of here. I told y'all, see, when I come on live, I'm going to speak my mind and more about more shit. You know, the live stream is just going to be about me. You know, I'm going to be kicking game, but I'm going to be more expressing my mind, because y'all be thinking I'm closed off, and y'all don't be, you know, I'm pretty closed off and reserved. Y'all don't be knowing how I'm coming, but, you know, I think y'all deserve to you know, y'all been rocking with me and I rock with y'all. You know, I think y'all deserve to go into the mind of King Dre a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But normally, under most circumstances, like, I wouldn't have talked about that Pearly shit. I wouldn't even gave my opinion on that. Do's and don'ts when FaceTiming a woman for the first time. That's too vague, bro. Be more specific. That's too vague. It's do's, it's a bunch of do's and don'ts. I can't think for you. If you want a thorough answer, you have to give somebody a thorough question. You guys need to learn how to communicate. If you want a thorough answer, you got to give a thorough question. I got a million things going on. I can't think for you like, well, what do he may feel is the best? No, be specific. What do you want to know about FaceTime? Women are taught femininity is the way to be a housewife. Men know that. It's a fair exchange. It is. Assalamu alaikum. For sure. Appreciate you, bro. Could you explain your tweet about masculine women and light-skinned men? I tend to agree with it. But why do you think that? I don't want to open that can of worms, but you super chatted, so here we go. I notice a lot of the times masculine women tend to a lot of light-skinned men be a lot more like softer. Not all of them, but a lot of light-skinned men or a lot of mixed guys, they be like, and I got light-skinned homies too. But my son is light-skinned, but more like not as aggressive. Light skin, a lot of light skinned men are a lot more laid back and a lot more peaceful. A lot of them, and so I think a lot of aggressive women or masculine women tend to go to more go along to get along type of guys. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a chick named Keita Rose, and shout out to her, but like, she's very aggressive. She's very aggressive, very assertive, very like masculine. She's not a bad looking chick, but me and her wouldn't get along in a relationship. Somebody would literally have to compromise the type of person that they are. You see what I'm saying? Like, her husband is light skinned. You see what I'm saying? That's just an example. But she a popular Instagram influencer. Stop that BS with that colorism. You sound light skinned. It is what it is. That's not colorism. It's not colorism. A masculine, light-skinned dudes tend to be a lot more laid back. They do. They're not as aggressive or assertive. They not. Just look at a lot of chicks who like real. They either got like light-skinned dudes or dudes like from different cultures that's a lot more laid back, or white guys, like soft white guys. They do start with the colorism. Shut up. Fuck up. You start with that. He ain't said what's up, ain't super chatted, ain't gave me, hey man, you spitting that fire. As soon as I said light skin, that nigga woke up out of bed. Hey, so the fuck up. I know he light skinned. You sound that's why they fuck with y'all. That's exactly why. I tweeted the shit earlier and a light skinned dude. Hey man, you sound like you hating. Shut up. I blocked him. It's like light skinned people. And I'm talking shit, but my son light skinned too, so he act just like that too. My son, my oldest son, 13 years old, act just like that too. A bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? My son light skinned too, so I ain't hating on light skinned people. Shout out to Dennis again for the $2 super chat. Dennis eating y'all up, man. You know? Look, Trey light skinned too. Trey light skinned. Trey ain't aggressive at all. Trey is an easygoing guy. If you want sex, how should you come at women with cold? We dropping real game. This is the type of shit y'all still on. You should go and tell her, hey, what's up, man? Let's get together sometime. Here is my number. Call me. In fact, let's exchange numbers. Call me tonight at 8. Let's get together. Because I think we can make magic. That's how you approach that, bro. It's easy. Easy. Now, light-skinned niggas from the hood, don't fuck with light-skinned. Them niggas be crazy. You know why, though? Because light-skinned niggas, light-skinned people, listen, this is the type of two people you don't trust. This is some game. This is some relationship game, some street game. You don't trust hood rat light-skinned women. Hood rat light-skinned women, don't trust them. Light-skinned niggas from the hood, that's like in the streets, don't trust them either. These are the craziest people alive because they have to be. You see what I'm saying? Light skin, especially light skinned women, man. Light skinned women from the hood, they be very masculine and very like because they get picked on a lot. A lot of girls be jealous of them. You see what I'm saying? A lot of girls, a lot of dark skinned women be jealous of them and shit, and be picking on them and fighting. They gotta fight all the fucking time. Like light skinned women from the hood be very tough, bro. They be on some other shit. And light skinned dudes be feeling like, and I'm telling you, I got light skinned homies. Like some of my the light skinned people that I know that was in the streets is the craziest niggas alive, bro. But they have to go above and beyond to prove themselves because people be thinking light skinned niggas soft and all that shit. Light skinned niggas in the streets don't play with light skinned niggas in the streets. Straight up. Straight up. For sure. Appreciate it. I ain't want to put you on the spot like that, bro, but I'm light brown and I've always been laid back. I see. See there? But masculine, aggressive women, they tend to, but it's only right because with a dude like me, I'm laid back, but I'm like all smoke, bro. I'm like all smoke. But I'm very laid back though. Like my demeanor is very calm. I talk about that too in my course. I talk about how to play on the polarities in your, like how to like literally use the polarities in your demeanor versus your personality and shit. I go deep, but my demeanor is very calm and shit. But like I be on go, bro. Like I be like 0 to 100. Like I'm very aggressive. I'm very assertive. Even in a debate or back and forth with somebody, I'm not passive. And so a woman who's more masculine, we're just gonna clash, bro. We're just gonna clash. So it's smart of them to get with women who are more, to get with men who are more laid back. You did? On behalf of the suburb light skin. I'm telling you, they light skin, real light skin niggas know what I'm talking about. Them dark skin, or not dark skinned women, but them masculine chicks be on y'all. They be aggressive as fuck. Have you ever heard of the drill rapper Lil Bibby? Yeah, I heard of him. Oh my God, my sister and cousin had to fight and they became the most hood girls. Yeah, bro. But I've been on here, man, 2 hours. I got to go eat. I ain't ate nothing, bro. I got to get up out of here. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure y'all join the Players Club at theplayersclub.vip or click the link in the chat or click the link in the description or wherever you see this at. Remember, if you want me to respond to the Just Pearly Things and Hafiz's interview, If you want me to respond to it via a live stream and go all the way in and just open to the mind of King Dre, I need to see the comments in King Dre We Trust on this video when I'm in the video. If I have enough of them, I will do the live stream. You see what I'm saying? I'll pick a day next week. I'll still give you the Tuesday live stream, but I'll pick a day probably this week, maybe Saturday or Sunday, and we'll break that down. But shout out to H2 Fred again, on and off for 4 years pregnant, not mine. Damn. But shout out to y'all again, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We got a full house in here tonight. I appreciate that. Appreciate everybody showing me love. Be on the lookout for the new course. It's coming. Save your money. It's going to be a doozy. Go join the Players Club, theplayersclub.vip. Join your tribe. Find your tribe. We got you. I am your gracious game advisor. Yours truly, King Dre. I'm gone. Damn, hold on. Shout out to Noel Angels for the $5 super chat. Thanks, Dre. Your content is the best I've came across. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that.